Cardinals versus Browns, Baker Mayfield versus Kyler Murray, the 2018 number one pick versus the 2019 number one pick. The Browns have the better roster, but the Cardinals have the better record. They're the last undefeated team in the regular season. They're 5-0. Browns come in losing to the Chargers. They're 3-2 now. And Baker Mayfield hasn't played particularly well. And Kyler Murray is the complete opposite. He's probably one of the MVP favorites. He's been great for the Cardinals. He's spreading the ball. He's getting Green involved, Hopkins. He's spreading the ball. Now he's going to have Ertz, but he won't be able to play for this game. So I think for the Browns, for them to lose to the Cardinals and be 3-3, I think that's just, it won't sit right with a lot of people, especially with the roster that the Browns have, with the tough start, losing to the Chiefs, and then turning their season around, or getting over that and winning some games. But they're going to be without Chubb, and Hunt looks like he's questionable, so we'll see how they play. I think Baker Mayfield has to show a lot this game. The Cardinals have they could pressure the quarterback, but they still don't have like an elite defense. So I'm looking for Baker Mayfield to turn his season around. He doesn't have the best numbers. He's been struggling. A lot of people are talking about Baker Mayfield after, they didn't let him go get that first down against the Chargers last week. It looked like they were playing tentative. It looked like they didn't believe in Baker Mayfield to get them that one first down that would have clinched the game. I think that says a lot about Baker Mayfield. The spotlight is on him. There's a lot of speculation about OBJ, about Odell Beckham Jr. being traded, about Baker Mayfield not being able to find OBJ. I've seen like other shows that are all talking about how OBJ was open a lot of times against the Chargers, and Baker Mayfield just couldn't find him or wouldn't throw him the ball. So there's a lot of rumbling going around with the Browns. Baker Mayfield and his potential next contract. Is he the guy? Should they try to get somebody else? Is OBJ going to get traded? Do Baker Mayfield and OBJ hate each other? There's a lot of noise right now with the Cleveland Browns. And I think they could quiet all that noise if they beat the Cardinals, the 5-0 Cardinals, the last undefeated team. I think that would just really cement the Browns as a contender. They'll be 4-2. I imagine Baker Mayfield would have to play good for them to beat the Cardinals without Chubb and with Kareem Hunt being questionable. So this is one of those good games this week. I think they play at 10 in the morning too. So it looks like we're just loading up on good games at 10. Let me just double check. But I do believe that they play at 10 in the morning or 1 p.m. And they play at 1. So they're the later game. So if you don't have Red Zone and you don't, try to watch all the games, or if you only have one screen, Chargers versus Ravens in the morning, that should be the best game at 10 a.m. Cardinals versus Brown at 1 or 4 p.m. if you're on the East Coast. And there you go. You're watching the two best games, in my opinion. And all of them feature AFC teams, so that's good for... the Cardinals are NFC. I'm tripping. But overall, I think Cardinals versus Browns is going to be a great matchup. And I need to see... What I'm looking forward to is seeing Baker Mayfield. How is he going to respond? If he doesn't play good against the Cardinals, I think there's going to be a lot of backlash. And the trade deadline's coming up, so if they don't get OBJ involved, if he has another 2 catches for 20 yards, you might hear OBJ asking to get traded. He hasn't had the best numbers, and he's coming out of an injury, but I'm pretty sure there will be teams out there that are going to try to get him. Even the Patriots, OBJ would be the number one on the Patriots. He would help them instantly. He'll be their number one. He'll be able to stretch the field. So I'm looking for Baker Mayfield to spread the ball, get his number one wide receiver OBJ involved. They need to just call some wide receiver screens, some end around, something. Get the ball in his hands. Let's see what he could do against the Cardinals. And this is a tough test for the Cardinals too. There's still people that are not believing with the Cardinals. They're 5-0. They've had some quality victories, but there's still some people that don't believe in them or are not ready to call them the best team in the NFL. If they beat the Browns convincingly, I think that'll go a long way to convince people that they're the real deal.